morning, Morven, and welcome to this interview. And I just want to say thank you to take a bit of time today to come and talk to me. I think I want to start by congratulating you being the apprentice of the term. I think we will get a bit of on about that a little bit later, but congratulations. I think that's really good achievement. I think I just want to kind of so everyone knows a little bit about you. So, so can you tell me what sparked you and what kind of interests you in doing an apprenticeship? So, what was that initial spark?
So I was looking to do an apprenticeship because I just thought it'd be a really good way to, well, first off, I needed to find something to do. And obviously when you do an apprenticeship, you've got the training, so you're learning whilst working, but you can go straight into the workplace. So you've got those the support provided to learn new things, still finding out new information that's relevant to what you're going to be working in, and then taking that into it, which I thought would be a really good idea to do.
Awesome, yeah, that's good. And just so so we know, so what course are you doing at the moment? Because you're still in your apprenticeship, right?
Yeah, I'm doing the level 4 sports coach.
Level 4 sports coach, awesome. That's quite a high level one. Well done. So I think one of the questions I asked was while you were in your apprenticeship, can you tell me about like a project or a task that you are really proud that you've done, or that you think like, oh, like I really love that, and I'll be taking that with me.
So like some of the projects we've done, we did one where we had to present our project through a presentation, but we also like spoke over it to our tutor, and it was all about sort of like you were working with a group of kids and you had to find all about them and describe how the different ways that you can teach them using all the things that you've learned, and being able to provide like the correct and like good ways to support them whilst coaching them. And I thought that my presentation went really well, and I had lots of information, like it was all filled out, and I was quite proud of how it went in the end, and I did a good job from it.
That's good, yeah. So I think, did you mention there like you had to find different ways of teaching the kids? So like what kind of different ways? So did you find that a bit of a challenge then, trying to find different ways? Yeah. Definitely. So how did you overcome that?
To be able to support everyone, especially if like they're all in the same group, everyone's going to have different abilities, different needs. And like with behavior management, you've got to think of ways like trial and error could be helpful. You try one thing, see how it works, maybe ask them how they think something went, getting feedback of them as well as trying to give feedback to try and work out what the best ways were.
And so that's a good thing that you said there with the try and error. Like being in an apprenticeship gives you the opportunity to try these things, because it's good when you see it on a on a presentation on a board, but until you actually do it yourself, you don't know if it works or not, because the theory can say one thing, but the practical can be a bit different, isn't it?
Definitely.
So an apprenticeship, is a great way to get that done, and I think that can go across in any sector, not just sports itself. While you're doing that, you also said about you had to do that presentation to your tutor, wasn't it? Yeah, which was Ben. I think that kind of comes to one of my points, was so mentorship is a bit important, because I think many people think you just get an apprenticeship and you throw it out there and that's about it. Now go and do what you need to do, which is not the case. You got your tutor, which is Ben, and then you got your workplace mentor as well, which is the person that you kind of shadow, and he teaches how the work basically environment works. So tell me about, how do you think that is very the support you get, what kind of support you get from both, because both are kind of in different worlds. So then let's go take this into steps. So can you tell me about the tutor part, so Ben's part, and how do you think that his support helps you within your apprenticeship?
So I definitely feel like I get a lot of support from Ben. Every week we obviously have our call. We're running through the work for the week, what tasks we're going to be doing. He obviously gives us, we go over the work, we go over ideas, and then obviously if we have any questions, he's happy to answer. And then throughout the week, or whenever we might have a question, whether it's about the work or anything else, you can just give him an email, he'll respond, you can book in calls with him. He's always there to support you, and just check up, make sure everything's okay. If I do have any questions, I just always send him an email and he'll always respond to me.
So that's quite good, yeah. Also, like, just in the support, like, what kind of other support does like, and also like education wise give you? Because as you said, Ben is always there for you, but what kind of other support does education wise provide that it helps with your apprenticeship? And
obviously then they provide like other ways for training, more sort of ideas that you can learn, bring in to help build the skills towards your apprenticeship and what you'd need for it. Obviously there's other people as well online, lots of people to contact if you did have any issues regarding anything, whether it be something to do with the work or just a separate thing. And there's just a full support like sort of team that you can go to if you need anything.
Awesome, yeah. And I think now just now go to the other side of mentorship. So your workplace mentor. So what kind of you can tell me a little bit about what kind of support does he give you that is a bit different from Ben and education wise?
Yeah, so obviously I'd say that's more obviously practical based. You've got the support of them like providing opportunities for you to observe other people. If you do like have any questions about maybe ideas you're struggling in terms of maybe ideas for a session or even behavior management, they give you that support, they give you ideas, suggest things, also a trial and error sort of thing to process to go through so that you can make sure that you're seeing what might work in a group, and there's just lots of different people and opportunities for you to be able to be supported and give new ideas from each other.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, awesome. I think that was quite good because it's someone that has done the job. It's been through what you've been through as well. So no better place and no better person just to give someone that has the experience and is there next to you, because you can just see what they do. So I think that's quite nice. So I think now kind of just thinking me ahead. I know you're still in your apprenticeship, but what are like your future goals? Once you finish, what are you thinking of? Having another high level apprenticeship, or do you want to take a career path a different way? What's kind of like your initial ideas for the future?
So I was thinking, obviously, once I've got my qualification for my level 4 sports coach, obviously that's teaching in primary schools, lots of coaching, whether it be PE, after school sessions, or maybe at lunchtime. Also, then I might do some further training to possibly do it in maybe a secondary school, because I want to still stay in coaching and teaching PE, but I also like the theory side of it. So I have always done PE with the theory as well. So doing the apprenticeship, I'm learning stuff that's related to what I've learned before, but also new information, and I find it all really interesting. So I'd love to be able to teach some of that and be able to share it with others. So I'm thinking obviously go into some more further training to be able to do that.
Yeah. So something like possibly a level 5 or even a level 6 apprenticeship that can get you to that higher position. So like you said, going to the secondary schools, which is a bit of a different kind of environment. So yeah, I said that's quite good inspirations, and we can support you with that, which that's not a problem whatsoever. I think now we got to know a little bit about you, and then I think let's go to the big thing, which was your hard work. Because before of this interview, I talked with some of the people that was involved in the apprentice of the term, that, and they really liked your hard work and everything that you kind of done. So for you, when you received that you had won apprentice of the term, what was your first initial emotions or reactions to it?
Well, I was a little bit shocked that I had won it. First off, because I was just a bit like, obviously it's chosen out of a lot of people and they've taken the time, and obviously Ben's the one that suggested me, like put me forward. They've then chosen me over other people. So I was like also really excited by it, because obviously the recognition of me like working hard, like I really enjoy what I do. So I do obviously put a lot of effort into it and people can see it. So that's really good.
That's good, yeah. And I think it was kind of like just thinking about, those emotions and that. So like, what does this achievement means to you, like in a personal way? Like, what does it mean, like receiving something like this? Like, for me, I know like your emotions is one thing, but kind of like.
Well, for me, I'd say that obviously like it's quite a big thing to achieve. Like, I have chosen to come onto this apprenticeship, and obviously I'm not yet quite at the end, still working through, but also having multiple or like other achievements that you can get along the way is quite like a good and important thing. It shows that you're obviously working hard, and it like sort of boosts you as well to know that you're doing well, and like all the effort that you do put in is like coming off in a good way. Obviously having an achievement like this, it's recognized by so many people as well, so they can see it, and it's down to obviously all your hard work.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you there, and it is a good good boost in your autostimic and in your like I want to work harder now, because this kind of just gives me that little boost to make even more hard work, which is really good. I think like one of, just now we're going towards the end, just so if one of your friends came to you and you said, look, I'm thinking of doing an apprenticeship, I know you're doing one, so like what kind of pointers would you kind of give to them if they were thinking about doing one?
Well, I'd say that obviously I think it's obviously a really good idea. It's not like too long of a process. Like I feel like mine's gone quite quickly for me. I obviously like, there's a lot of support that's provided, so if you do need anything, there's always people there to help you. You get to learn new things and then just take them straight into the workplace straight away. So it's a good balance of like learning, but also being able to work and take it forward, practice those skills that you've learned, and just try to improve your overall ability. And I think it's a really good thing to do.
Yeah, and also on the extra, you also earn a while you learn. Yeah. So that's a little extra bonus there as well, isn't it? Which is quite good. But yeah, I think it was really good. I appreciate again you taking time of your day to come and do this. I think that will be kind of our wrap up here. Once again, congratulations in winning the Apprentice of the Term. I think again, really well, and you really deserved from all the praise that I heard for everyone that was involved on it. So once again, well done. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be speaking to you soon again once you finish your apprenticeship and all of that. I'm pretty sure there's other things that we'll get around as well before even that. So and thank again, Morven, for your time. And yeah, I'll speak to you next time.
Thank you.